Hello and welcome. My name's Adam. I'm a UK-based keen amateur chili grower. And I've got some ideas for 2025 that I would like to share with you. Firstly, excuse me if I keep glancing away from the camera. I do have some notes that I'm reading from just to make sure I don't miss anything. I've grown chilies since the COVID lockdowns. I've grown them in all sorts of conditions. I started with a few seedlings in pots in my garage. I've grown them and dabbled with propagators, some homemade growing lights, which are pretty awful, to be honest. Least said about those, the better. I've planted directly into the ground, planted into pots, but this year I've really kind of decided to up my game a little. I've learnt loads from practical experience, both good and bad, from reading books, reading guides that come with chili seeds, watching some of the hundreds of YouTube videos that are available, and I intend to put all of that knowledge that I've acquired now into practice and hopefully have my best growing season ever. So roll on 2025. So what is the 2025 season plan? I'm investing in a couple of thermostatically controlled propagators. I've not used those before, so that's hopefully going to be a real kind of game changer for myself. I'm investing in proper grow lights as opposed to the homemade knocked up things that I used last season. But the thing that I'm really kind of excited about is the new greenhouse that I've just ordered. It's a modest 6 foot by 8 foot greenhouse, perfect size for my garden, and hopefully will help boost the chili yields and kind of general growth of the plants throughout the season and for seasons to come. So really excited about that. Currently under construction, the base is at least at the moment. There's a big hole in my garden waiting to be filled with hardcore and topped with paving slabs. The kit should arrive in a few weeks' time, so I'll video that when it arrives. I'll cover the whole greenhouse build, how I intend to use it, and the propagators, of course, and the grow lights in due course as well. Not sure yet whether there'll be instructional videos, review videos, or a mixture of both, or just how I use them videos. We'll go on and see, but looking forward to actually getting my hands on all of that kit and giving it a good go. What am I going to grow in 2025? I'll be honest, I'm not 100% settled on the plants yet, but I know that I want a selection of harvestable fruits for eating, cooking with, making sauces, all of that kind of good stuff, preserving, you know. But I do know that I want to grow a few ornamental varieties as well. Having done some reading and some research, there are some quite beautiful chili varieties out there, often with variegated fruit, variegated leaves, and they just look stunning. And just growing those, I guess, in place of flowers or whatever, I'm just really kind of excited and looking forward to seeing what I can produce with those ones. Once I've actually made my final selection, I'll of course share that with you, and I'll talk you through the reasons for selecting each of those particular varieties. The other thing that I want to do is experiment with coir pellets for germination. Now, I've always used pots with compost in them, different compost mixtures certainly, some with fertilisers and from the get-go, some without, some with vermiculite, perlite, all the good stuff, some without, but never coir seeds myself. Now, I bought seedlings, I did some this year actually, that were started in coir pellets, potted those when they arrived and had some really good plants grow from them. So I'm going to plant the same varieties in compost that I will in the coir pellets and see how they grow. Just an interesting experiment, just for my own benefit really. Down the line, who knows, if anybody wants seedlings shipped to them, maybe I can ship the ones in coir pellets. I don't know. I don't know where it's going yet. It's just an experiment. We'll see what'll happen. Also, I'll be looking at automated or semi-automated irrigation systems, both in the greenhouse and maybe out in the wider garden as well. Now, whether those will be pumped systems or whether they'll be gravity fed or what, I'm not sure yet. Time will tell. I collect rainwater anyway. I'm sitting in a summer house at the moment. I have water butts that are collecting rainwater. I've also got guttering coming for the greenhouse, so I'll be collecting water right next to the greenhouse as well. My intention is to use that over tap water. It's always got to be better for plants, but it'll have to be piped or carried or something into the greenhouse itself, I guess, for those irrigation systems. Again, no firm plans yet, but as and when I decide what I want to do and I get things set up, I will of course share that with you. I think my intention really with this channel is to document the chili season, the 2025 chili season, and hopefully seasons to come, for good or bad, from beginning to end. My want really is obviously to make a diary for myself so I can see how things go. If I do it again next year and the year after, then I'll have something to look back on and try different things, I guess, if things didn't work well or things worked really well. But if I can help or inspire somebody along the way, then so much the better. Of course, I'm learning all the time myself. So if anybody has any ideas or comments on particular videos or views on things that I've said, please do feel free to comment. I'm always open to learning. It can only help improve things for everybody. I'm really excited about this journey. I think the greenhouse thing in particular is a big change for me. And I think it'll help things dramatically. If you'd like to join me and follow my season, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Obviously that way you won't miss any of the videos that I will produce going forwards. And I hope to produce them fairly regularly. I'm not going to set a time schedule. These are plants. Sometimes we might have 2 or 3 weeks without things happening at all. So it would be a pretty slow update on those weeks, but we'll see. That's all I've got to say for the moment. It's just a brief introduction into the channel and what I intend to produce and what I hope you'll find interesting as well. If you have any ideas or anything that you'd like to learn or anything that you'd like me to produce, then just please, again, drop me a comment, let me know. With all that said, until next time, I'll hopefully be talking about the 2025 seed selection. I have a few, like I said, I have a few ideas and I have a few varieties that I definitely want to grow. But I'll be talking through my thought processes and selection processes then. Until that happens, please take care and I shall speak to you again soon.